What's going on, everybody? What's up? Welcome back to FACCI'S Cinema. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday to you guys. Going early again. It's the second week in a row. I usually don't go at 8, but it's summer. Kids aren't in school, so I'm able to do that. Summer's flying by. It's already middle of July. Kids will be back in school. Almost a little over a month, they'll be back in school. It's hard to believe that, summer's flying by. It's almost over. And then we're in fall and spooky season. And I mean, people consider spooky season after July 4th. Personally, I don't. I don't know where that came from. I love Halloween, spooky season, but I don't consider that. This is still summer. I don't get those vibes right now. But we're continuing my summer camp slasher watch along series. We did The Burning the last time with the Four Radsmen. We racked up some points for that bad boy. I don't know if any movie's going to top that. We had 575 points, lots of boobies, lots of kills, some sex, all the stuff you want in an 80s slasher. And we're watching another 80s slasher tonight. We're watching Sleepaway Camp. I can't really talk about this one spoiler-wise because if you haven't seen it, I kind of spoiled the movie. And I brought on someone tonight that's been on the channel a few times. Don't know why he keeps coming back on because he's big time and this channel's rinky dink. But he's a good dude. And I'm glad he came back on tonight because he loves this movie. And Mr. Cody Leach, what's up, buddy? How are you, brother?
I am exhausted, but happy to be watching Sleepaway Camp. Because yes, I do love this movie.
You are exhausted. You've been grinding, pumping out content, jumping on other people's channels. You're just killing it as always, man. Been really, really enjoying your content as always. Helps me get through my day. Helps me get through my day. Listen to
what
you.
I'm here for.
Exactly on a regular basis. So, glad you're here. Glad we're gonna watch Sleepaway Camp. Like I said, this isn't a movie that I particularly watch that often. If I'm being honest, the first time I watched this movie, I was kind of like, I don't understand why people love this movie that much. It's fine.
That's kind of the beauty of it. Like on paper, I should hate it. There's nothing about this that's done like well or competently. It's like what I call this movie is like the perfect example of a beautiful disaster. Like the reason why it works, the reason why it's enjoyable and funny and sick and twisted and memorable is for like all of the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm somebody that I'm pretty critical of most of the Friday the 13th franchise, which is not high class cinema by any means, but for whatever reason, this, while on paper is worse than most of them, I love it more than any of them. It just, I don't know, it's something crazy about it. This one's just like one of those weird things that I should hate it, but I love it.
That's a good point. What do you think? What do you think about the sequels of this franchise? I just watched the second one and the third one for the first time, so
there's a couple of them that are like hidden. I think there's like 6 sequels if you want to get technical, but 2 of them like nobody can find and they're out of print and everything, so I don't even consider them. There's only like 4 that are technically like in the recognized timeline. Sleepaway Camp 2 I think is fun. It's a very different style movie than this. It's much more horror comedy. I didn't care for it at first when I first watched it because I was just like, where's Felissa Rose? Is a totally different thing. Like, I don't know. And over time, I've grown to like that one. 3 is pretty bad, but it has its moments. The 4th one, Return to Sleepaway Camp, has what I would call the worst character I've ever seen in a movie. And he's the main character. Like it's I forget the name. I think it's Alan, and he's bullied. And he's a disgusting, smelly, nasty, like horrible human being where it's like, no wonder you get bullied, but he's the main character of the movie. It's not even like he's a character that should be in one scene and be memorable enough for that, but he's the fucking protagonist. And it's just like, why are we following this character for 90 minutes? And then again, not to spoil anything because it kind of deals with the spoiler of the end of this movie, but they attempt this big twist to try to like be in line with the first film, and it just makes you ask the question of like, why the fuck would you make that a twist? Why wasn't that just the movie? And so it's a movie you have to kind of see to believe. So yeah, that one I would not recommend unless you're just a glutton for punishment or you're just like into the Sleepaway Camp franchise and the train's rolling, can't stop now. But yeah, two I think is worth checking out. 2's fun.
I was gonna say I watched 2 for the first time. I didn't like it. Rewatched it the second time. Had a blast. I don't know why I didn't like it the first time. 3, kind of the same thing. I had a fun time with 3. It isn't good, obviously, but I had a fun enough time with it.
They shot them both back to back, and it's very clear all the best ideas went into 2, and 3 was just like, all right, we got a few more weeks of film left. What the fuck can we do?
What are you gonna do? I mean, it's not like obviously it's not the best franchise in the world. If you want to have some stupid fun, want to watch some camp slasher stuff, pop it in, have some popcorn, enjoy some dumb kills along the way. But we're gonna tally up some points. Here's the points. Oh, better move my stinking thing. It's always in the way, just like it was the last time. Hold on. Boom. All right. Summer vibes. Best 50 points. Obviously, it's probably going to get 50 points. Instead of summer camp, for crying out loud. 25 points is mid, 10 points for the worst. If there's a campfire, and if there's more than one campfire, 50 points each time. Each kill, no matter who kills who, what kills what, whatever, 10 points each. Killer look. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil anything in case you have not seen this movie. 50 points. 50. He's just saying 50 right off the bat, but we'll see how it goes. 25 mid, 10 points. Killer overall. Now that's unique. I kind of put that category in here specifically for this movie. Same points, 50 for the best, 25 and 10. Nudity. I don't remember this movie very well. I'm not sure if there's nudity in this movie or not.
Oh, there is.
Okay. 50 points each time. Sex, 25 points. Final girl or guy. I don't think this movie has one.
It's kind of a trick question.
But I'm going to make one anyway. And I'm going to make it Ricky regardless, even though he's kind of not, because I like him. So Ricky is the final guy no matter what. So 50, 25, and 10. And then overall grade of the movie, A, B, C, D. It's not going to get an F because there's not enough room in the pool anyway. So forget about it. 50, 40, 30, and 20 points respectively. What the hell did I just do? Get out of the screen. Me and Cody are paused at exactly 2 seconds. He's watching on Peacock. I'm using a free trial of Shout TV on Prime, which I should have just used Peacock because I have the damn thing, but whatever. So we will count it down to 5. We'll get this train rolling. Let me see. Got my remote. And it should say, if you're watching at home, in fond memory of mom on the screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. I think the reason I hated the movie the first time is because I watched it on my cell phone in my FedEx truck. So maybe that's the reason I hated it.
That'll make Shawshank Redemption suck.
Hey, I had some time, so I was like, I'll watch it on my phone.
Right away, I got to say how much I love how, just overbearing and over assaulting of the ears the score is.
All right, let me put the first. We'll go summer atmosphere right off the damn bat. I think we already know where that's going to go, but I got to do it. Just got to do it.
I'm not a mod in your chat, buddy, but you got a fake account there at the very bottom.
Oh, I know that. Can't imagine. Halloween? Of course. Why not? There we go. Spinning around a circle. It should go away. Summer vibe. There we go. I think the mom is she's the aunt. She's the best character in the whole movie anyway.
Yeah.
Best acting.
I try to get my dad to watch this movie. Like he loves some of the older slasher films and it's kind of like fallen out of love. And so I tried to get him to watch this one a number of years ago and he got to her first scene and he tapped out. He's like, I can't do it. It's not for me.
I mean, she is a little overwhelming.
Oh yeah. In the best way.
Well, yeah, she's supposed to be that way.
The score is so ridiculous. It's hilarious. It's just one of those movies where it's just, again, like I said, like it seems like every piece of the filmmaking process, something went horribly wrong. And somehow you have this cult classic that so many people love and cherish. And it's just like, well, that worked out, didn't it?
1983. I hope this is, well, this isn't supposed to be summer right now, is it? Because it's screaming fall to me.
I mean, it's summer when the movie is taking place. I don't remember if there's I haven't seen it in a while. I don't remember if there's like a cold open or not.
You got the leaves on the ground. Trees
Oh yeah,
are bare.
this is okay. Yeah, I remember this is where we have the boating scene. So I don't know what time of year this takes place in. I would assume summer, but yeah.
Now it's summer.
There you go.
Okay. That makes sense.
They probably went back. They were like, fuck, what are we gonna do with the opening credits? Just go in a circle.
And keep playing that loud ass music.
Mm-hmm.
Cut it out. Look at them accents. You did so.
What's also crazy about this movie is like they hit literally every taboo thing. Like it opens up, you've got a same-sex couple in 1983. Obviously, we have other things that we'll get to as the movie goes along, but like especially for the time of release, like this was bold.
Come on, let her come in. Thanks, brother Fluff. Happy belated birthday, you sexy beast. Well, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Don't do it. Jerk kids.
You little rascals.
You little schemers. Hey, technically their fault, really.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have pushed the boat over. As the girl that's back there skiing was still crying.
Yeah.
Please stop. How does he know? He doesn't even have a watch on.
I'm hearing the audio of the movie a little bit on your end. I don't want you to get copyrighted.
Boom. There, turn it up.
It's ridiculous how little it takes.
Everybody always hears my volume.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Is this the part where Jaws comes up?
It wouldn't be out of place in this movie.
People are like, what are they watching?
Yeah.
Jaws is in this movie? Women driver.
Mm. I like how that dad tried so hard to move them. He's just splashing like.
Somebody help the people. The kids in the boat aren't even helping. Either's that guy.
I think pretty much every performance in this movie, the director looked at him and said, "That's pretty good. Now, like, dial it up by like 5."
Oh man. So technically, that's 2 kills, even though they're not amazing. Still counts. 8 years later, and the best character in planet Earth.
I've never really asked this question, but unless I was talking and missed it, both of the fathers just got killed, or just one of them? It was a father and the one kid, correct?
Yeah, just the one.
So what the hell? So like they die, and then he's just like, fuck her, or just send her to her aunt.
I don't want to be a single dad. Forget this. Ricky. A whole bag.
And that's where my dad cut it off. Said, send this shit back to Cody.
Mom, you got problems.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure she didn't play in anything else besides this movie. This movie got a good score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really? That's surprising.
Let me see.
Scores are kind of pointless for movies that came out before Rotten Tomatoes was a thing, because it's just like whoever decided to go back and review it today, which is usually just the fans or extreme haters.
Yeah, that's critics. It got 27 reviews. It got an 81%.
Holy shit, that's surprising.
And audience, 10,000 reviews and got 61%. Not bad. I like her beret. Look at that shit. It's nice. That's where Prince got the song from.
Blu-ray Addict says Sleepaway Camp needs a 4K. This is actually one of those movies where I don't want to see it in higher definition, because just the Blu-ray, there's a scene that's ruined by high definition. There's a silhouette scene where you're supposed to not be able to see who the actual person is, and you very clearly can. Yeah.
I'll never tell. Ricky. Did you ever go to summer camp at all?
No. I went to a camp once. It was basically like a long field trip when I was in like 6th grade, where we all went for like 3 or 4 days. But no.
Me either.
I don't think I would have enjoyed it. I was kind of I would have gotten homesick. I was kind of sheltered a little bit when I was a kid because it was just me and my dad. So I think I don't think it would have been good.
I wanted to send my kids. We got one about 30 minutes away from my house. It's like 2 weeks away, but I looked at the price, man. It's like $1,000 a kid. I was like, nah, we're good.
The prices for stuff like that is ridiculous nowadays. Like even just the field trips. My daughter comes home all the time and she's like, "Hey, I need $1,000 to go to the zoo." And I'm like, "Fuck that. I'll take you to the zoo."
We're good.
This creepy old bastard.
Hooking up with the teenage girls.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
young fresh chicken.
Jesus Christ.
God, they remaking this. They ain't saying any of this.
How the fuck did they get away with this character? It's one thing to suggest that like he's outright, like just like not even hiding it.
Hell yeah. Always got to be a Paul in a horror movie. I wonder actually how many people actually go into this movie not knowing what happens. Because I mean, it's everywhere.
I've turned quite a few people onto it. Luckily, the few times that I've brought it up, like in a live stream, I'm always very careful. I'm just like, hey, like I'm telling you, if you've never seen it, like stop watching me now and go check it out. And it's always funny because they're like, I'm watching it now. I stopped, and then I'm like, ooh, and then they come back and they're like, what the fuck? I showed it to my wife. I got to see her genuine reaction. I showed it to my youngest brother. Got to see his his reaction.
Hey, Judy. Hey, Nicholas, what's up? Damn, Ricky. I mean, it doesn't look cheap. Really, it doesn't look any different really than like Friday the 13th does.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, it kind of looks better than the original Friday the 13th.
Won't argue there.
Another
wild thing about this is like they deal with some pretty mature stuff here, like typical camp slashers. There's drugs and there's sex and everything, but like everybody here is like 14. Like they're not even like, you know, they're not even like old enough for half the shit they're talking about and thinking about. And
that's a hard one to spell there, Meg. MEG. That's not awkward at all. What's up, Gory? I wonder how old that Meg looks like obviously like a little 17 years old. How old's the girl? How old's the girl by Angela supposed to be? Same age? She looks a little older.
I don't know.
It's hard to say back then though. These people are probably like 17, 18 years old, but they look like they're 20-somethings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, besides the owner of the camp, he's like 80.
You got this bodybuilder guy. Everything he wears is 2 sizes too small.
He's buff.
Yeah.
They didn't even bother trying to kill him. I got a protein ball. You want one of those? Damn, Dave went to see Sleepaway Camp in the theater back in '83. He's 15.
Wow. I first checked this movie out when I was probably 20, maybe 21. I had come across like an article online where they were interviewing Eli Roth, and he was talking about like some of his fond horror memories. And he was talking about this, and he said, me and my friends rented it blind and watched it, and all of us freaked out at the end. And I was like, what happened? And then I watched it and I was like, oh. And then when I met Eli Roth at MegaCon early this year, I told him that story. I was like, you're responsible for traumatizing me twice. And he's like, oh, what happened? Then I told him about Hostel, first time I saw that. And then I told him about watching Sleepaway Camp.
You ain't wrong about Hostel.
Yeah.
I'll never go overseas because of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, not the disgusting cook. What's up, Sean? You have a good night too, brother. Tell him, Ricky. That's usually the girls' line. See anything you like? Okay, Linda. Wow. I'm just going for it right here in the freaking.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't saying nothing. Sure, Bill. Sure. We're about to see the biggest pot in cinema history.
I'm telling you.
Where the hell do you find one of those things?
I don't know.
He can't even reach the top. And then you got to dump the damn. That ain't happening.
Why the hell are you trying to?
You're trying to salt that water. You might as well just dump that whole container of salt in.
Yeah, if he's saying it's got a couple more minutes till it boils, you're not supposed to, especially with a steel pot like that, you're not supposed to add salt until it is boiling, or you'll have pits in the bottom of the pot.
Oh no. Going for the Friday the 13th killer point of view. It's Mrs. Voorhees, isn't it? He just walked away.
That amount of water would take so fucking long to boil.
What's up, Aaron? I mean, that guy kind of had it coming anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's a man's hand.
It's always extra bit of satisfaction in a slasher if they set up a character that's just fucking despicable, and then you get to see them get a gnarly death.
Oh God. The effects look good.
Yeah, they do. The little blisters popping up and everything. Especially the ones on his face. I think they pulsate.
Ugh. Look at that guy.
Yep, that one just
Ew. I mean, technically, he didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
Then he comes back as Cropsy Jr.
Yeah.
Right? We got the ant and roach killer right beside the food. Good stuff. Damn, I don't know. That's a tough one. That's you're the guest. That's up to you if I should count that as a kill. He might die. Infection. No need to upset the campers. They also ain't eating corn for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
He just ruined the water that took an hour and a half to boil. I'll deport them. They ain't even Mexican. I don't care.
Fly traps in the kitchen too.
It's nasty. Nasty. I think they should change them out. Oh, the pot's back up. Never mind. They're in good shape. $50 more a week. Oh. I guess $15 a week back then isn't a lot of money, I guess.
Yeah, not too bad of an incentive. It used to piss me off when I was working, and they'd be like, "We're going to give you guys $1 extra an hour today." I'm like, "Oh, thanks. $8 before taxes."
Ted Other 2 says, "Am I the only one who thinks Angela's boyfriend in this movie is annoying as fuck?"
I mean, we'll have to get to him. I don't remember him being annoying, but that's kind of just everybody's turned up in this movie. So if one annoys you, I think
They
most
all
of them probably would annoy you.
Gotta fix that corn again. Just give it to him raw. Fuck it. How hot's it down in Georgia today?
It is. Let's see. It's 86 right now. It wasn't too bad, but then again, I didn't spend a ton of time outside.
Yeah, not too
It
much.
was in the 90s for a little while, but yeah, it was a little cloudy today, so not too bad. It's going to be high of 94 for the next 2 days.
Well, you're in the South. I guess that's expected, though.
Yeah.
What are they doing to this kid? Oh, never mind. Look at that. That's a nice shirt. Nice little man tube top. That's nice. I like that.
Turn a t-shirt into a bra.
Eat shit and die, Ricky. It's the best part of the movie.
Yeah, it's one of the best clapbacks.
Eat shit and live. Buck a man asshole. Buck a man asshole. Good lines. Don't know what that really means, but good for them. Oh, there's a boyfriend right there. Maybe I should have put 50 points for baseball in these movies, since this is the second one in a row they're playing baseball in.
Yep.
The shortest fucking shorts in the world. The sad thing is these shorts came back.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't wearing them, but other people do.
Mm-mm.
Hell no. This guy. Oh shit, I forgot to take a look at the pool. I can close that one. That was obvious. Yeah, 82%.
Shitty little handheld games.
That kid looks like my brother. Hey, he caught it. Summer vibes, 50 points. That was obvious. Damn. I guess I could put the killer in here for most. Well, if everybody's seen the movie, they already know. So
is that anybody sound off if you're watching it for the first time? About that? Give you 20 seconds.
I won't say who the killer is, but it's the guy with the bandana right there. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, wait. Multiple people have bandanas, so you don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Looks like that other team should have kicked that team's ass, to be honest.
Yeah.
But that's how it always goes. It's okay. We'll get him back. Oh, now it's this awesome dance. Seen this at the wee age of 9.
Good God.
JoJo 96.
I would have so many questions.
Shit was terrifying. How'd you comprehend the end of this movie then?
Telling you.
What the fuck is that? She is fucked up. Going typical teenage movies stuff. JoJo says leaves one hell of a stain on in your memory.
Yeah.
I can imagine. No talking. Hey, Brooke. Get your talk. She's a nutcake.
Big ass cowboy hat.
Look at that cowboy hat. Matches his Converse shirt beautifully. Wow. Dick face.
Wonder if as a kid performing in this movie was kind of boring for Felissa Rose because most of the movie is just stare. Like she doesn't have too much dialogue. So how many takes then? How many times she just had to sit around? It's just like, just stare. Don't blink.
Like, you sure I shouldn't say anything? Like, no. Look. Yeah. I'm not bleeding. Just Ricky is. She doesn't even blink.
Mm-hmm.
It's impressive.
She was awesome to meet, by the way. I got to meet her earlier this year too, and her and Henry Winkler would be like my top two like best experiences meeting a celebrity.
I've only ever heard good things about Felissa Rose, and Henry Winkler seems like he'd be a kick-ass dude.
Yeah. She made me feel like she was like just as excited to meet me as I was to meet her, which is a very rare thing. And talk with me for a bit, and we discussed YouTube and stuff. And I'm going to a horror con in Phoenix at the end of next month that she's going to be at, and I'll actually be able to like hang out with her behind the scenes a bit.
Jackson asks, "Are you more interested in upcoming Neon projects after watching Longlegs?"
I mean, Neon is one of those companies that's always kind of had my attention. You know, they're not quite on the level of like A24 or anything like that yet, but they're kind of heading in that direction. But there's a number of Neon movies that I watch every year. Every year, I actually for those of us that are on like press lists and stuff like that, if you get like screeners by the last couple of months of the year where they start sending out all the Oscar consideration stuff, Neon always sends out the best box set where they actually make like a full-on box set of all their movies. So I usually end up watching quite a few of theirs.
Before long, I'm probably the only one to know this. For Longlegs, I didn't even know what Neon was. I'm gonna be honest. I do now. Because then they showed the trailer for, what was it, Cuckoo? Is that what that was?
Oh yeah, no, that bummed me out because I've seen Cuckoo already, and that trailer just shows way too much.
Dang it.
Way too much. Cuckoo is currently my number 2 of the year, so it's definitely worth checking out. But I was just bummed.
Made me want to see it.
Yeah, I was bummed because I saw it and I was just like, damn, like some of the best scares are in here. You give way too many hints about where things are going. I walked into it blind, not knowing what the fuck it was about, and man, I wish everybody could have that experience.
I saw Dan Stevens and I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. He's great in it.
I won't try anything. Oh, all the dudes are swimming together, so that's cool. That's good. Good.
Hey, Baba Rebob.
We're out here kayaking, having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Madman this year?
Madman. I've never heard of it.
Madman.
Look that one up.
Not the camp slasher from the 80s, right?
I don't see a Madman for 2024. Was that a typo?
I know they released the 4K of Madman. I wasn't a fan of Madman. Yes, Aaron, Longlegs was. I love Longlegs, and I'm not a slow burn guy at all. But that movie made me feel weird in my stomach the entire time. So my wife's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I was like, "I don't know. It just made me feel weird in my stomach. I don't know how to explain it. It just did." Okay. I haven't felt that way since fucking probably Sinister.
Yeah.
Hey, Baba, hey, Bob. Baba, Ray Bob. What you doing? Yep, Terrence was talking about the movie from the 80s.
Oh, yeah, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's a slasher from 81.
Gotcha.
I didn't like it. A lot of people do. I didn't. What's
A
up,
lot of
Mel?
older slashers, you kind of have to have some nostalgia. There's some that stand out, but the experience I have with most of them, you go back and it's just it's
Doesn't
been
work.
too long. Doesn't quite work.
All these fucking belly shirts. Belly shirts and tidy whities.
Mm-hmm.
Shirt just says Florida. Florida, not a sports team, just Florida. What a prank. Look at that. That's hardcore. Put the chairs in the water. These peckerheads suck. Kevin says he's going to his first horror convention in Minneapolis in September.
Have fun.
Still never been to one.
This year was my first one. It's definitely
Really?
good time. Yeah. Believe it or not, yeah.
Oh. Nice snake action.
It's a really good body double.
There's a snake in his mouth. Yeah, you're right, JoJo. He says 2 and 3 were a blast for what they are.
Yeah, they're
Ain't
fun.
wrong. Is this the cop with the mustache that everyone makes fun of?
Yeah. Because the last scene that he's in, I guess he shaved the mustache, so it just looks like duct tape or something, or like electrical tape on his face. They don't try to hide it at all.
What's up, Jason? At least that guy's letting us know he likes to bodybuild and lift weights.
Ted, I've seen Martyrs in Audition. They're not really movies I'd rewatch, so no, I can't really say I'm a fan of them. Like I can appreciate things about them. The other ones that you listed, I'll never see. Some things I can go without.
A Serbian film.
Yeah, Human Centipede and all that. I'm just like, I get it. I don't need to see that.
Yeah, I watched that twice, unfortunately.
Ugh.
Just stupid. And the second one. Never seen Martyrs though.
Martyrs is fucked up.
That's what I hear.
Martyrs is fucked up.
What's up, Davey? Blu-ray. I have not listened to the new Eminem album yet. Do they all got shirts with their names on, or just her? Cool.
Probably just her.
Cool. You don't have a shirt that says Cody on it? You probably do. I'll fucking lie. Well, I can't even say anything because I do have shirts with my name on it. I can't lie. Somebody had to buy my fucking YouTube channel shirts.
There you go.
I bought my own fucking shirts. I don't care. How come Angela gets to talk to the boys all day? Wait, so these you said these girls are supposed to be like 14 years old.
I mean, Ricky looks 14, and Judy looks a little bit younger than Meg, and some of the other kids, like Angela and Paul over there, certainly look like they're about 12.
Seeing some nipples from these little girls.
Mm-hmm.
Do nothing. Yep, that's the vibe I got from her. She definitely looks like a prima donna.
Mm-hmm.
Volleyball. Fucking hate volleyball.
Never been a fan either.
Broke my finger. I never played it again.
Ooh.
TV show called Werewolf from the 80s. Never heard of it. Yeah, Meg is the counselor, but she's not a very good one. What do you say? You want to go have sex?
I like how some of them are in tiny shorts and tiny shirts, and then other ones are in long sleeves and jeans.
in the middle of summer. He's in khaki. Oh, is he in khakis? In a dress shirt. Uh-oh. Whoa. That's sexual assault, brother. Don't touch me. Whoa. I think he said no after the first. She said no after the first one. What's up, Judy? Ted says, have you seen I Saw the TV Glow?
No, I almost did at the Overlook Film Festival, but didn't end up happening. And then I've heard a lot of mixed things about it since it's come out, so I just haven't really prioritized it. I've been told by people that know my taste that it might be a little too weird for me, so I just got to wait till I have more time. Classic.
Davey, I see you're using our new show to advertise. Nice. I like that. Start bench cut. Sleepaway Camp, The Burning, Friday the 13th, the original. I would start The Burning. I'd bench Friday the 13th and cut Sleepaway Camp.
Son of a bitch.
I'm sorry.
Mine's going to be in the order that you have it listed there. Burning's pretty good as far as some kills and stuff, but I've never thought Cropsey stands out at all. And the Friday the 13th OG is just not a good movie.
I know. I hated it. It's growing on me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm old.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
You know you love it.
It's growing on me a little bit. It's the bacon, I think. It's the bacon. Speaking of bacon, I still need to see Maxine. I know I've heard mixed things about it, and didn't live up to the hype, but I still want to see it.
Yeah. Not much does, unfortunately, when you got the same
know.
people saying the same fucking things about every movie they see.
Who is it? Burt Reynolds. Two lovebirds. What's up, Gavin? I don't know,
Aaron, you are the first person on planet Earth I have ever heard say that the original is their favorite of that franchise. And I'm not shitting on you for it. That's cool. I like the fact that we all like something different, but you're literally the first.
I mean, this has the most mood and atmosphere. The second one's kind of the same, just a little bit more bright. The first one's really dark.
I think the fourth one has the most atmosphere by a landslide, personally.
Everybody loves the final chapter. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Is that what it's like when your kids don't answer you? You just fucking shake them like, what?
My kids answer me.
Look at my big muscles. All these people are rude in this movie. They're a bunch of assholes.
Mm-hmm. They're fucking clothes everywhere.
Her eyeballs are huge. I didn't do anything. She was pushing me like a bitch. Is that a picture of Richard Simmons on the wall?
Just passed away a couple days ago.
I saw that. Seems like everybody is.
Yeah.
Angela. Because it's weird. That's a good question. What would be one major factor that you would take away from Hollywood to them return to making great movies again?
I mean, I don't necessarily have the opinion that they don't make great movies anymore. I mean, there's a lot of bad movies for sure. There's a lot more mediocre movies, but there's also just a lot more movies in general being made. So that's just how averages go. So what would I don't want to see this trend that we're having where movies are made based off of algorithmic data.
Yeah.
It's kind of a general opinion, but yeah, I just don't want to live in a world where it's just like, oh, this gets more clicks. Let's make the movie about
Make
this.
another
Like,
oh my god, blasted the shit out of her. You fucking bastards.
the fucking water balloon, dude. Chill.
And just think, they had to tie those individually. That isn't like nowadays. They got a bunch of balloons. You can tie them instantly in 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Oh my, they act like she got blasted with like a brick of concrete. They're checking on her. You okay? You okay? Ali says, hey, I've been following you for 3 years from Yemen. I haven't seen a movie in the theater. I wonder what that experience is like.
Oh, wow.
It's awesome.
Hopefully you get to experience it, man.
Let me see. I'll close that next poll. It's pretty unanimous. What do you rate the killer in this movie? 63% said 50 points the best.
Yeah.
If you think so.
Respect.
If you guys think so.
If you ever get a chance to watch the fourth one too, Ricky and the bodybuilder guy show up in that one, and they're like halfway recurring characters too. And it's funny seeing them so much older because Ricky looks like he got lost in like the 80s goth era, never came out of it. And then the bodybuilder guy is still strong, but he's so much older. So.
Aiden says Sleepaway Camp is a hell of a lot better than Friday the 13th.
Preach.
Are we talking? I'm assuming you're talking about the original, of course.
Yeah, just the individual movies. I wouldn't say the franchise is better by any means.
Sean Sheridan says Friday just for Pamela is a smidge better.
Yeah.
Pamela is good, but we don't get enough.
Yeah.
Ali says thank you for introducing him to many of his favorite horror movies.
No problem. Glad to hear it.
Oh no. They could have made it worse, and he's taking a poop and they took out all the toilet paper. Just saying. Would have been worse. Then what would he have done? The same thing they do in all the other horror movies. You just pull up their pants. He doesn't even get up to look. Hell no. Just drop. Yeah.
Don't drop down and crawl out, man.
No. Just stand up and
accept your fate.
Bees. Bees.
They're in my eyes. My eyes.
Another kill. Oh, now he dropped to the floor, but a little too late. Holy God.
So he just glued raspberries to his arm.
Ew. Oh, let me post in the other one. All right, so this next one is different than killer in general. This one's killer overall. This one takes into consideration the killer, the kills themselves mixed in, and the reveal of the killer. So I know where Cody leans on this one, but we'll see how it goes.
A+.
So 100 then. I probably should have put that as an option for this. Angela. All right. Started the poll. Let's see where it goes. I think I know where it's going, but we'll see. What's up, Eli? Davey, why do you want the remake Freddy imitation? Nobody likes to remake Freddy. Holy shit, we thought it was the killer. What happened to Billy? or murdered. Whoa. She put the moves on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have seen Long Legs. Thought it was fantastic. Don't touch me. Aiden says,
I'm not doing anything, Angela.
I'm not doing anything. Angela is memorable, but not one of the goats. Hey, look, it's my other dad who didn't want to take me in after. Dick. This random scene.
Yeah.
I'm pointing at you like this. I'll spin around in circles. What's up, Steve? What is going on here? Oh, I said no.
Guess they were trying to suggest that the little brother was wanting to take a peek.
Ah. Why is that?
This fucking dude in the back just randomly.
I was going to say, dude,
flag trick.
Deep throating a flag. What the? Oh, he was okay. Never mind. He was putting it down beside his head. I was like, what the hell? I'd be curious to see a remake of Sleepaway Camp, but it wouldn't have the same charm. They wouldn't be able to do half of this.
I can't discuss it now, but after the movie's over, remind me, and I'll tell my idea for like a legacy sequel.
A legacy sequel,
which I still don't think would ever get made, but a boy can dream.
I mean, legacy sequels are a thing. Sean says, no, I think this movie's better left alone. It has kind of that 80s charm. Well, yeah.
I don't disagree.
They can't leave anything alone, though.
No. As much as people say they don't want it, they want it. And they show up.
Yeah, I just don't know.
They're like, fine, I'll go. It's got Jason in it. Fuck it.
How much money do you think this would make, though?
This one, I don't know. This one would have probably not much.
Yeah.
This would probably be something that would be like a Shudder original or something like that.
Aiden says legacy sequels need to stop.
Bad legacy sequels need to stop, but
that's another thing, though. They won't stop until people stop going to see them.
Mm-hmm. Legacy sequels are just kind of a way to have your cake and eat it too, because you get the reboot nature, but you also have the story continued or the characters returning, so you get the stuff from the old ones. Not all of them are good, but
yeah. Good question, Ricky. Oh shit! You tell him, Ricky. Obviously, I know Felicia. She went on to do like, B-level horror movies, but did she go on to do like anything else besides that after this?
Not that I know of. She usually just kind of pops up here and there.
Oh my gosh. Paul. Come on, man. Angie. What a bitch. Whoa, somebody talking about Texas Chainsaw 3D. That's my jam.
Mm-mm.
I know Cody hates that movie, but I love it.
Mm-mm.
I know you don't like it. I got a hot take on that one. That's my favorite in that franchise. I'm crazy like that.
Wow.
You heard it. You heard it. It's the hottest take of hot. And it's completely wrong. Hey, she kissed me. That's what you got to say. Say it. Never heard of it.
Same.
Tumbad? What's up, Cody? The other Cody. I'm gonna kill the bitch. Oh. Damn, man. Let's see. You're right. Yeah, killer overall. I'll end that now because I got 2 more to do. 50 points for that as well. Yep, saw that coming. $50 points for that. She's the best stare ever in the history of movies. See, Sean, 3D is bad but fun if you can put the timeline logic aside. See, there you go. Nobody cares. Yep. Cody asked if you're still coming out to Gathering of the Ghouls next month.
Yep. As of now, full steam ahead on that plan.
Blu-ray. This movie has the worst fake mustache in history of cinema.
I'm telling you. Justice League ain't got nothing on it.
Like, he's gonna smack him the fucking. Oh my gosh. Wait, so it's not that she can't swim, right? She just didn't want to go in because
Probably a little of both. Oh, well, no, she could swim because she went under the water to get that dude in the boat. So, yeah, she just didn't want her secret out.
What are those other kids? Look at them little assholes. They're throwing sand at her.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, we'll see them again later.
Cody says, are you having a table set up there?
Honestly, man, I really don't know. I don't know what the deal is exactly. I was invited out just to kind of come see it and hang out, and the 2 guys at Terror Trader. So I asked them if they wanted me to do a panel or anything. They said it wasn't a big deal at first, and then they messaged me not too long ago asking if I wanted to do at least one of them. And I said, yeah. So I really don't know if I'm gonna get a table, if I'm hanging out with them, or I really don't know. I'll be around the entire weekend though.
Damn. There was no campfire in this movie. Got a cool handshake.
This is just weird.
All these girls like the power.
I guess.
He runs a summer camp. Like how much? I don't get it.
Yeah, a little shitty summer camp too.
It isn't even.
I don't get what the quid pro quo is here.
Why they got that? They got that nice big drawing of a banana right behind his head. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. A lot of talk in the chat about 1984 being the best year for movies. Long line for a shower. Great. I'm going to take a shower. Are we finally going to get some nudity?
I don't believe so.
No.
No. The nudity I was referring to is pretty close to the end.
I guess I have to.
Although it is kind of surprising with how taboo and how bold the movie is that it doesn't go like full bore with TNA.
It's almost. Oh, no. Final chapter barred a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right there. But nope. I'm not excited for the nudity, Cody. I was just. It counts as points. I'm just. It's research, my friend. Research. This won the poll when I put it on the YouTube community page of which movie was going to win, and it's not looking that way. I didn't realize The Burning was going to have so many points.
Mm-hmm.
I should have figured because there's like a bajillion kills in that movie. Look at that. 94 had Pulp Fiction, Forrest Gump, The Shawshank Redemption, Natural Born Killers, and I've seen one of those movies, so good for me.
What?
I'm sorry, Cody. I've seen one of them. One out of all those. Just one. Can you guess which one of those I've seen?
No, because they're all equally unacceptable to not have seen. Well, except for Ed Wood. I've never seen Ed Wood, but
oh, I didn't mention that because I didn't realize that was even a movie. I just thought that was the guy's name. Oh, I only saw Forrest Gump. I mean, I know what they are, but I've never seen.
I mean, Natural Born Killers, I'm not a huge fan of, so that one I wouldn't give you too much shit for. But those first three are titans.
I know what they are. I just never seen them. That's the sad thing. I don't watch any good movies. I only watch these cheesy ass 80s.
I was going to say, how many times have you seen Texas Chainsaw 3D? You could have been watching one of those three.
I don't want to say. Probably like 6. Not a crazy amount of time.
Meet me at the waterfront after the social.
The waterfront. Oh. What's that supposed to mean? I don't hate good movies, Gavin. I just don't watch them. Marvel movies are good. I watch all of those.
Not all of them are good.
Well, that's true. Not all of them. They're only getting
less and less nowadays.
Yes. Shut the hell up. I'm trying to sleep. These are just kids from the camp that just went on another camping trip?
Yeah.
Oh. This is what you were talking about. Shut up, Gavin. Marvel movies are the wrong way to argue that. That's probably true. I didn't know where else to go. I didn't know where else to go. Does the Terminator count? That's a good movie.
As a Marvel movie?
No, I just meant good movies. Nobody wants to question why she was supposed to meet you. It's pretty fucking weird. Hi, Mal. What do they have a dance like every single night? Let me see. Oh, shithole. I'm fucking forgetting to put another pull in, and I forget what they are, and I've only done this fucking 25 times. Shit. Oh. My favorite pull about Ricky, even though he doesn't even count, but we like him anyway. Even though he's not a final guy. Just because we don't really got one, everybody. We want to know what you rate Ricky because he's like the best character in this movie. At least they shut the water off. They didn't want to raise the bill. All right, there you go. Fucking forgot about that. There we go. Holy shit. Damn.
This guy gets crazy mad. Take my piece of ass, you son of a bitch.
She dried up really quickly.
Mm.
I gotta stop him. Damn. Ricky, you son of a bitch. Can't believe Ricky killed all these people. It's ridiculous. Somebody voted Ricky the worst. How could you? It's disrespectful. Do either of us use Letterboxd? What the shit?
No, not really.
Wow. That was
I have an account on Letterboxd. I have an account on Criticless, which is similar to Letterboxd, but I don't know. By the time I do my review and edit it and put it out and then do the Rotten Tomatoes blurb, like I kind of get sick of logging my reviews and stuff. So
yeah,
I don't really care to use them. Criticless, I do think is the better version of the two, though. If you guys want to check it out,
punched her in they punched her in the face. They punched her in the face. I use Letterboxd, but I don't really write reviews. I kind of just give them the stars.
Yeah.
And usually more or less use it for creating lists more than anything else.
That's the only thing I use them for is
lists and rankings.
For rankings, yeah.
Yep. Ranking classic movies I've never seen. It's pretty much what I use it for, you know what I mean? Oh, what's she gonna do with that curling iron? That's weird. Where's that going? It's weird. What's this? I don't know what's going on there. She talked a big game, but she never did it before. See? Okay. Weirdest death in the world, but there you go.
No, critic list is for everybody, so you guys can use it. Same concept as Letterboxd, only there's like little badges that you get and things like that, and it's a little more stylish for me.
1,
4.
How many am I? 4?
I think. Pretty sure it was 4 of them.
So these were the sand
1, 2,
throwing
3, 4. Yes.
assholes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, made up for some stuff there. They're gonna put this on me. Should have woke up them other kids. It's your fault. Damn, he's hungry. Dinner was shitty. Aiden loves seeing Ricky with a wig on. I see what you mean. Whenever how you said if we get a 4K, like when they showed that scene in the doorway, it was like so lit up, you clearly could see it.
Yeah.
It would even be more defined.
Some horror movies just they lose something the more clear that they get. Something about that grainy old school look, it kind of gets lost.
Yes, the sleepaway camp toilet death. Yeah, yeah. You little monster. Oh man. Oh shit. They borrowed this from Friday the 13th straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Ted said, "What do you think about Cabin in the Woods?"
Love Cabin in the Woods. It's a good movie. It's not necessarily like on my Mount Rushmore. A lot of people really like it, but yeah, I dig it.
I got him just like I promised, Meg. Well, let me see.
This is out of Friday the 13th too.
Yep. They gave Ricky mid. What a rip. Haters. Haters. Now the final one. What do you grade this movie? Is this the duct tape?
Yep. You'll see it more clear here in a second. It's halfway passable from a distance, even though it's shiny as fuck.
There it is. Dropped in the chat. I wonder what it's going to get. Fuck Paul.
Why's your hair all fucked up?
What do you mean? You didn't like swimming fucking 4 hours ago? Oh man, look at my small penis. man. Better. Is that a Powerhouse protein bar? Oh man. He's alive. The scene where it's clearly Ricky in a wig deserves a B plus by itself.
There you go.
I don't think those people are afraid of the dead body.
No.
They're afraid because that cop walked out. I'm like, oh, you fuck. What's on your face?
Here we go.
There's a flashlight trope. Son of a bitch, it doesn't work. We didn't get enough of this ant. It's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't mind.
I like how it's showing her breath. Like, how fucking cold is this house?
Turn on the heat. What? The reveal is pretty obvious, says Aiden.
I mean, the reveal of Angela being the killer, sure. The rest of it, absolutely not.
Ooh.
Good Lord.
It's huge. Is that a dick? It's the biggest case of hemorrhoids you've ever seen. Oh, counts as nudity, unfortunately. It's not the good guy. There's no sex in that whole movie. It's incredible. Oh shit, the killer was Angela. It was a boy with a penis. I didn't see that coming.
Classic. Oh, never gets old.
You wait the whole time just for that. Damn, I should have watched this. I guess I have to watch the whole movie with the wife. Can't just put that part on. They don't want to have any meaning.
No.
Damn it. Let's see. Gotta find the last poll. Let me see. That's kind of what I thought it would get. It got a B overall. That's kind of what I figured it would land on.
Yeah.
How many? No, I gotta forget. I think it's 40 points. Let me see. Yep. 40 points for the B. Now I gotta sit here and add this up. While I add this up, I needed to remind you about the Your Legacy sequel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I always thought it'd be cool if you did something similar to Psycho 2, where, it's been decades. Angela was locked up, and then she comes out into the modern world where now being a transgender would be much more accepted, and there's a lot more of this, I don't know if you want to call it controversy, but like, having somebody that comes out and out of a mental ward or a hospital, wherever she would be, and the treatment that she would get would be combated. And then it would be a really interesting way to kind of set up some modern commentary on all that. And you'd have people trying to like push Angela back into being Psycho the same way that they did in Psycho 2. I think it'd be kind of interesting.
That is actually a really good idea. And it would work perfectly, like you said, with how the world is today and what she is she is at the end of the movie. Yeah, that would work good. I mean, probably will never happen, but
no, it never would,
because it wouldn't make any money. But I mean, maybe if it would go to like you said, like a Shudder original or something like that. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I just think it'd be interesting. You could have it back at a camp, like I don't know, maybe she owns a camp now or something. I don't know. I haven't thought out the rest of it, but just the basic idea of getting Felissa Rose back, and it's 40 something years later, and just the way that they approach Psycho 2 kind of stands out to me. It'd be something really interesting.
That's probably true. They'd call Angela a hero nowadays and forgive the murders. Maybe.
I don't know about that, but
can't kill people. She killed little
kids.
That's
what I'm going along with, though, is like you would have like the same way that we have like Twitter arguments nowadays. You'd have two different camps of people and what their opinions are on Angela and the legacy, and that it would just be interesting. There's something there, I think, but it'll never happen.
Pitch it. Anything's possible.
I'll tell Felissa Rose about it here in a month. Be like, what do you think about this? I haven't written anything, but
I haven't written a damn thing. What do you think? Get it on Shudder. Make it happen. All right, let's see. I added up all the points. We got 120 points for the kills, 50 points for Summer Vibes, 50 points for the killer, 50 points for killer overall, 50 points for nudity. Not that we wanted to see that nudity at all. Final guy, even though there isn't one, but we like Ricky, so I counted him. 25 points. Overall grade of the movie, a B for 40 points. Grand total of 385 points. Puts it in second place. So not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. What do you give this movie out of 5 if you had to give it a score?
I mean, probably around a 4, somewhere in there. But it's I approach every movie differently. Like for what this is trying to do, it's a 4 out of 5. If you measure it against shit like Shawshank Redemption and some of those movies we saw earlier that you need to watch, no, it's not quite a 4, but yeah, somewhere around a 4, just for my experience.
I'm still probably 3.5 personally. Yeah. I'd probably rather watch 2, to be honest. It's dumber, obviously, but kills are funner. Personally,
Gotcha.
Obviously this one's more iconic 100% than 2 or 3. Yeah, and of course comparing it to good movies, this movie's not good, but I don't know what good movies are because I don't watch them, so nobody comes to me you could probably name any movie and I've probably never seen it, so who knows. Horror movies, yes, like you just said, like you never saw Madman, but of course I saw that shitty ass movie because I watched shitty ass movies. I don't watch good ones, and that's my fault. But hey, I saw Jurassic Park. That's a good movie, right? That's good. It's not Shawshank Redemption or any of those Pulp Fiction, but it's good. I never saw Fight Club. That's good, probably. Never seen it.
Mud says, what would you rate it on the Marvel scale?
I don't know. I'm not like a Marvel like super fan. I mean, whenever like Endgame and all those movies were coming out, of course I was there, day one. And then as soon as Endgame was over, then I kind of just didn't care anymore. It was fatigue, like most people who like those movies.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously being a reviewer and whatnot, you probably force yourself to go watch them and, review them. But I don't go out of my way to watch them anymore.
Yeah.
Except for obviously Deadpool and Wolverine. I will go see that one. That's an exception. Most people will go see that one because it's different. It's a different kind of movie. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hey, I'm going to go see Twisters. I don't know if it's going to be grade A cinema, but I'm going to go see it. Okay, so leave me alone. Twisters is good, right? Twisters is a good movie. No, not a good movie. Not a good movie.
I've never been overly fond of the original. Like, it had its time where it was like, oh, CGI tornado is fucking sweet, and then you take it home and it's like, well, yeah, but okay.
Hey, now we're going to see Twisters, which means more CGI tornadoes, my friend. Yep. Yeah, because I delivered to the local theater. I delivered probably 7 posters, and every time they kept I was like, here, I got another Twisters poster, and I'm like, why do I keep delivering more Twisters posters? And every time on it, it said revised Twisters poster. And they were like, I don't know. They kept adding more Twisters to the poster. And I was like, you guys serious? And they're like, yeah. Really? I don't understand. Like, why? Why? It's a fucking disaster movie with tornadoes in it that cost, what did I hear? $200 million to make, if I'm not mistaken, I heard.
It's like what they spend on every movie nowadays.
It's fucking...
No wonder why none of them make profits.
They probably will, though. Well, maybe.
It'll probably do pretty well. I've seen... the buzz of it so far seems like people are excited for it, but we'll find out.
We'll see. It'll make money for a week until next week when Deadpool comes out, and then that just makes more money, and they forget about Twisters. That's okay. It is what it is. But dude, I really appreciate you coming on and hanging out. Obviously, you've been a busy man, so it means a lot that you came on again. So take time out of your busy schedule. Really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that hang out in the chat and participated with the polls. That means a lot as well. I have 2 more of these to go. I have X, and I know what you did last summer. No, I know they're not camp slashers. That's not the whole point of this thing. I know people are like, they're not fucking camp movies. I just called it. I called it what I called it. Okay. Don't take it. Just don't listen to me. I don't make good choices. I don't watch good movies. I don't do good things on this channel. Okay. I just bring on guests that other people want to see, and then they come and watch them and not me. That's the whole point. So fucking go with it. They came here for Cody tonight, not me. And I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. He's good company. He's a good dude. Obviously, all y'all probably subscribed to him already, but by some miracle, if you're not, go fucking subscribe to him. Don't believe any of the fucking rumors about him, because he's a fucking amazing dude who takes time to come and hang out with this fucking nobody guy. So I really appreciate it.
Now I need to hear the rumors. Got rumors saying otherwise. Jesus.
Yeah, don't. I mean, people say all kinds of shit out there, but
I
don't listen to none of it, because other YouTube people don't ever even fucking read the fucking messages at all. Well, I can see they read them but don't respond, but you're different. You're a different breed. You're good. You're one of the good ones for sure. So really appreciate it, buddy.
No problem.
Have a good rest of your evening. Everybody in the chat, have a good rest of your evening. I will be back next Monday night with Davey Deathray doing our new show, Start Bench Cut. It's going to be an interesting show. So hopefully look forward to seeing you. And thanks everybody also for participating on my polls I've been putting out on Instagram and the YouTube community for my 80s slasher tournament coming up in September and October. Really appreciate that very much. So have a good night, everybody. Thanks, Cody, once again. And I will see you guys next week. Enjoy, everybody.